Good morning, children. So, this is the third lesson in EVS, page number 175. Air we breathe. Okay, air we breathe. So, read this poem about wind. So, what is air? Which is used for breathing. Okay, children. So, who has seen the wind? Who has seen the wind? Neither I nor you. So, none of us see the wind. But when the leaves hang trembling, the wind is passing through. But when anything is moving when anything is moving in nature, we can see that wind is passing through. So, who has seen the wind? Neither you nor I. But when the trees bow down their heads, the wind is passing by. So, when the trees are straight and they bend down, it is because of the wind passing by. See here, it is the wind passing by. So, the tree is bending because of the wind. So, this poem is written by Christina Rosetta. Okay, Christina Rosetta. So, who has seen the wind? Neither I nor you. But when the leaves hang trembling, when the leaves move tremblingly, then it shows that the wind is passing. In the same way, when the trees bend downwards, then also we can know that the wind is passing by. Okay, children. So now coming into the lesson. Air around us. Air is made of different gases. So air in the atmosphere is made of different gases. We cannot see air, but we can feel it. Yes, no, children, can we see air? Everywhere we have air. We need air to breathe, but we can't see. When the air is in a full speed, we can feel the air, but we cannot see the air. Okay, children? See, suppose for example, fan. When we on fan, can we see the air? But we can feel the air. We can feel the air of the fan. Okay, children? So now we will do a small exercise. Okay, children? See, this is the glass and this is the bottle. Okay, children? So now take an empty glass bottle, turn it upside down. Now dip the open mouth of the bottle into the bucket filled with water as shown here. So see what are they asking? See, in this bottle we don't have any air. So now they're asking, this is the bowl with water. Okay, children? This is the bowl with water. So, see, so what we have to do? We have to take a bottle and we have to dip it upside down. Okay. So, see, like this, okay. In the water, we have to dip this bottle upside down. Okay. And see, there is no air bubble. And see, can you see there is no water being filled? See, there is no water being filled in the bottle. Okay. So why? Okay, later we will know. Now take the same bottle and now tilt it this way. See, you can see air bubbles and also the water. See, the water. Okay, we can also see the water. So what does it say, children? See, first we have kept the bottle and there is no entry of water into it. So when we tilted the bottle, we can see air bubbles. See, children, when we tilted the bottle, we can see air bubbles. Yes, we can see air bubbles. See. We can see air bubbles and see water. And when it is kept this side, there is no water in the bottle. So why it is So now tilt the bottle slightly. You will see and hear bubbles coming out of the bottle. Yes, no, children, we could hear and we can see the bubbles. Can you guess what was in the bottle? Yes, it was the air that was present in the bottle. So due to air present in the bottle, we can see the bubbles and we can hear the bubbles. So the bottle was empty. In fact, it is filled with completely with air even when it turned upside down. So water could not enter the bottle when the bottle was pushed. So when it was pushed straight, it is filled with full of water, like full of air, but no water can get into that. So there was no space for air inside to escape. So there was no, when we kept the bottle like this, there was no space of air. There was no space for the air to escape. See, there was no space for the air to escape. See, this bottle is filled of full with air, but see, so as there is no space for the air, so there was no water entering. So when the bottle was tilted, the air was able to escape out in the form of bubbles, and water filled up the empty space that the air had occupied. So when we tilted like this, the air is going and bubbles. Air is going through in bubbles, and the bottle is filling. Okay, children, and the bottle is filling. When we are tilting it, the air was able to escape out in the form of bubbles. So the air which is present in this bottle, when we tilted the bottle, so the air present in this bottle is escaping out in the form of bubbles. So that is the reason we are getting the bubbles. Okay, children, so that is the reason we are getting the bubbles. So, and the water is filled the empty space that air had occupied. So whatever the when the air is the water is occupied, the water occupied the empty space that the air had occupied, empty space. So now next, okay, children, hope you understood this experiment. Okay, so we breathe in and out 20,000 times a day. So we breathe in and out 20 times a day. So now we need air. All plants and animals need air. Okay. So plants and animals take in air. We also need air to make fire. So we need air to make fire. If you cover a burning candle with a glass, the candle burns for some time, then the flame goes off. This happens because the candle needs air to burn. When the glass covers the candle, air does not reach the flame. So the candle does not burn anymore. So now, children, the next experiment. See, this is the candle. So as the air is present around the candle, so it is burning. So now we will take a glass and we will cover this and observe. Children, observe. See, the flame burned for some time, then later it went out. Why this happened? Because when it is like this, air is there in its surroundings, so that the air helped the candle to burn. So when I covered the candle, burning candle, with the glass, so I am locking the air. So there is no space for the air to escape out. So that is the reason the candle burned for some time and the flame went away. Okay, children? So why? Because we need air for the candle to burn. So when we close this, there is no air inside. So that is the reason air is not reaching the flame. So that's why the candle went off without burning anymore. Okay, children. So now keeping air clean. So keeping air clean. We need air to live. We must keep it clean. Here are some ways in which we can help the air clean. So we need air to live. So we need the air to live. So we must keep it clean. So here are some ways that we can keep it clean. Get our vehicles checked if they give out too much smoke. So our vehicles, there will be an like tube in which the smoke goes out. So when there is a heavy smoke, then it spoils the environment with the smoke emitting from the vehicle. So we have to check our vehicles. Okay, children. So next one, build factories far away from residential areas. So these factories will emit smoke and all when they are burning. So we have to build the factories away from the residential area, because in the residential areas many people will live. So that is the reason we have to build the factories far away from the residential areas. And next, plant more trees as they help in cleaning the air. So when we plant more trees, when there is more of greenery or the green belt in the environment, so we can emit the dangerous gases which will be present. Okay, children. So if the air is clean, we can have the fresh air. Okay. So these are the things we have to do to keep the air clean. Okay, children. So now air. So air has no color. Air has no color. Air has no smell. Air has no taste, and air fills any space. So if we keep anything, air fills the space. So plants, animals need air to stay alive. So plants and animals need air for living. Okay. So now how to keep the air clean? Regular maintenance of vehicles. So we have to maintain the vehicles properly, and the factories to be set away from the residential areas. We have to build the factories away from the residential areas, and we have to plant more trees. Okay, children. So now we will complete the book exercises. Okay, children. So things you know. Choose the correct word from the box and fill in the blanks. We need dash to breathe. So what we need to breathe? Yes, air. Okay. So we cannot dash air. So what? We cannot see SEEC air. Okay. Next, air is present everywhere. EVERY WHERE, everywhere. Next, we need air to make a fire. So we need air to make fire. Okay, children. So next one, state true or false. Plants need air to live. True. TRUE, true. Smoke makes the air clean. So it is false. FALSE, false. So put a tick for the statement that is correct and a cross that are wrong. A candle needs air to burn. See? Yes, a candle needs air to burn. We can see air. No, we cannot see air. So cross. So answer in one or two words. Does the candle continue to burn in picture 2? See, as I have already shown you, we have to light the candle. Then we have to place the glass jar. So is the candle burning? No. So does the candle continue to burn in the figure? Why? No. Because we need air for burning candle. So no, it will not burn. So we need air for burning candle. No, no, comma, WEVNEED, need, AIR, air, FOR, for, BURNING, burning, CANDLE, candle. Okay children, hope you understood the lesson and textbook exercises. Okay children, once again read the lesson and complete the exercises. Thank you children, have a good day.